Hello, this is Jason Matthews. I'm a retired law enforcement officer, and today I'm going to be answering the question, do police have to give you their name and badge number upon request? And this is a very interesting question because I got people in my career coming up to me, people just randomly coming up to me and demanding to have my name and badge number. And you see this a lot on YouTube. People walking up to police and demanding their name and badge number, and the police complying and giving them their name and badge number. But it's not that simple. And I'm going to explain how that all works. But before we get started, if you support the police, click the like button. And if you do not support the police, click the dislike button. It's anonymous. And I'm just curious of where you stand because it's very divisive out there right now. And I'm just curious what your opinion is on the matter. Let's get started. Do police have to give you their name and badge number? And the answer to that question is, it depends, as all situations are situationally dependent. There are thousands of jurisdictions out there in the United States. And I can say for me, in my experience, in all the jurisdictions that I worked in, I never had the requirement to give someone my name and badge number. However, there are some jurisdictions out there, I don't know how many, but there are some that require an officer to give a citizen, if they request it, their name and badge number. Now, why wouldn't an officer be required to give their name and badge number? It's very, very simple. It's right there in front of you. The whole purpose of having a badge with a number on it, on the uniform, and a name tag on that uniform is for you to have that information as a member of the public. So you can take a picture of it, you can write it down. In my career, whenever someone asked, I just said, it's right in front of you. And many agencies and departments specifically state in their policies the whole purpose of the badge with the number and the name is for the public to view that. So why am I going to give repetitive information? That's your job as a citizen to write that down and get that information. And most of the times when people wanted my name and badge number, they were just miserable people. And they wanted it just to complain because I was not nice to them and many times, for example, if you write a ticket, the name and the badge number is on the ticket. So if I ever wrote someone a ticket and they asked me that question, I would tell them, look on your ticket. It's right there. Now, why certain departments and agencies have made it mandatory for officers to give verbally their name and badge number, I couldn't tell you. Probably enough people complained, or there was public pressure, or it was in one of these very progressive jurisdictions where people demanded it enough, where there was so much public pressure that they wanted them to not only wear it, but also verbalize it for whatever reason. Because you see, like, for example, I've seen on these YouTube channels, these YouTube auditors of police, they're just walking up and basically they're just harassing police. Let's be honest about it. Just because you can harass police doesn't mean it's a good idea. And doesn't mean that you're a good person because you just randomly are harassing people. Maybe you have the right to walk up to someone and be rude and be an ass to them, which happens many times in law enforcement, in my experience. People would just walk up and just want to instigate something because they don't like that sense of authority, or they see the uniform and they're having a bad day and they want to take it out on someone, or they want to make money on YouTube like these auditors. They confront police unnecessarily so they can make dollars off of you, the viewer. So you see these videos of people walking up to the police. What's your name and badge number? Give it to me now. That is completely uncalled for. That is unnecessary. It's ridiculous. It's dishonest. And it doesn't contribute to good faith interaction with the police. You're doing damage to that relationship by doing that. See, people always want to confront the police and tell the police what they're doing wrong, but what's your responsibility as a citizen in that relationship? It's a two-way street, and no one wants to talk about that. But me being retired, I can talk about that. So be very suspicious when someone is being a YouTube auditor. They're making money off of you. Those advertisements, they're monetized on YouTube. They're making money off of that. They're making money off of the police just because they have the right of freedom of speech. They're taking advantage of the situation morally. There's legally and then there's morally. And some people have no sense of morality. They will take advantage of whatever situation they feel like they can, and they will. Not thinking about the consequences, not caring, just caring about how much money they can make off of you, and they're making money off of you through YouTube. You watch the commercials on YouTube, and they get paid. And the more confrontational they are with the police, the more they get paid, because the more viewers they get, and YouTube pushes that out in the algorithm to more people, so more people will watch it. So the worse it looks to you, the more controversial it is, the more views that gets. Because just mundane, non-confrontational interactions with the police, people aren't going to want to watch that, and they won't get paid. So these people go out and they demand, in this case, name and badge number for no good reason other than, well, the law says in this jurisdiction that you have to give me your badge and name. So you see, there's some things you should do and some things you shouldn't do. So the answer to that question, do police have to give you their name and badge number? It depends. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released. Take care and have a great day.